Sports. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. To see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Down here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180. 180. Nice shot.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
He has it at the 13. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A give. This is Johnson. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Sit up. 180. Return it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Has his man. It's caught by Andrews. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle. Right shot.
Lamar throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Jackson now on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dante Kent. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go.
Play action, Fields. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 551, 12 go. Right.
Jumps in up the middle. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Throwing this one back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here we go. Right.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Still fighting forward. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's now Boswell on to send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Ready?
Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They have it 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Move your head, move your head. Go.
Get to Johnson to start this drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards.
this offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 from the 41.
Johnson. Right.
This is Johnson heading right. Still going inside the 35. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sit high.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Caught by Washington, left side. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Oh, hurry up.
Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Off play action, it's Fields. Rolling out to his left. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got it.
And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offensive line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that Looking quickly, trying to get set.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens pushing for a late spark before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Jackson, quick pass wide. Works it down to the 37. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. He goes to the hurry up here. Short pass brought in. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. So Reed here and get to Mitchell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Hey, report.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Lamar off the play fake. Forced out to his right.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Hey! Shut up!
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
To kick off for Baltimore.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Ravens 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Lamar now from the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Wilson with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters into his own hands.
Austin's there to haul it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
The extra point is up and through by Lee. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Wilson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Now it's Field. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, He wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Looking to throw Fields. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fields on third. It's on target to Johnson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Again, left side to Johnson. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Johnson again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He rolls to his right. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now slipped away.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. Going for it with Warren. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for us, Steelers.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields escapes the trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Caught on the comeback route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, report. 180. Finish it.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Baltimore, first down.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. You found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Now Jackson off the play action. Buying some time right. Took off with it again. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, third and long. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the
First down, here's Lamar. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is cut. And he gets this forward to the 19.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
This is Henry on second. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. This is our last play of the quarter. They'll take an option to the right on first down. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to 1 late in the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. The jump off to Warren. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go, son.
On 4th down, Fields. He's got it to his running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And Field slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 58, 58,
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Running for it with Johnson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 3-19.
Fields sneaking it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 28. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All on the 45, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Mitchell up the middle. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, middle. Yo. You change it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews snags another one. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens losing by 7. New set of downs for him at the 38. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, a run for Henry. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Go. What are we? What is it? Report. Ready. What is it? 13. Hey. Sit up.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road.